Do you truly know yourself, or are you a stranger to your own being? These questions may seem daunting, yet they lie at the heart of an age-old philosophical quest, the pursuit of self-knowledge. The concept of self-knowledge finds its roots in the ancient Delphic maxim, "Know thyself." It was a powerful aphorism that echoed through the halls of Greek temples, whispered in the ears of philosophers, and was etched into the consciousness of humanity. This phrase was not merely a call to introspection, but a provocation to delve into the deepest recesses of our psyche, to confront our fears, desires, and values, and to ultimately discover our true essence. The significance of self-knowledge transcends the sphere of philosophy. The occult teachings, a realm shrouded in mystery and symbolism, also urge the seeker to know thyself. It proposes that the key to understanding the universe and its myriad mysteries lies within us. We are, in essence, microcosms of the cosmos, and by understanding ourselves, we can gain insight into the workings of the universe. In the realm of psychology, Carl Jung, a pioneer of analytical psychology, emphasized the importance of self-knowledge. He believed that the path to individuation, the process of becoming an individual, or a psychologically indivisible unity or whole, necessitates a deep understanding of oneself. This journey of self-discovery often involves confronting and integrating the shadow, the unconscious aspect of our personality which we often deny or ignore. Yet knowing oneself is not a passive activity. It is a dynamic, ongoing process that requires courage, honesty, and introspection. It demands that we question our beliefs, challenge our perceptions, and confront our fears. It compels us to strip away the layers of social conditioning, to shed the masks we wear, and to reveal our authentic selves. The journey to self-knowledge is not an easy one. It is filled with challenges and obstacles. But in its pursuit, we gain wisdom, understanding, and a sense of purpose. We discover our potential, our strengths, and our weaknesses. We learn to accept ourselves with all our flaws and imperfections. And so, we embark on this journey not out of curiosity, but out of necessity. For as we shall discover, a journey into self-knowledge is a journey into the heart of existence itself. Descartes, a philosopher, proposed a method of doubt as a pathway to truth. This approach, often referred to as Cartesian doubt, is a systematic process of being skeptical about the truth of one's beliefs, which Descartes used to discard all belief in things that were not absolutely certain. You might wonder, how does this tie into self-knowledge? Well, it's quite simple. Descartes' method of doubt is a tool we can use to question our own beliefs and perceptions. In the pursuit of self-knowledge, it's crucial to challenge our assumptions, our deeply held beliefs, and the narratives we've constructed about ourselves and the world. In the realm of self-knowledge, Cartesian doubt compels us to question everything we've come to believe about ourselves. What do we truly know about ourselves? Are our beliefs about our strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears entirely accurate? Or have we accepted these beliefs without sufficient evidence? Descartes' method of doubt doesn't necessarily mean we should doubt everything about ourselves. Instead, it offers a structured way of questioning our beliefs, giving us the chance to discard false notions and build a more accurate understanding of ourselves. Think about it. How often do we let unexamined beliefs dictate our actions, our reactions, our decisions? By incorporating Descartes' method of doubt into our quest for self-knowledge, we can challenge these beliefs, opening ourselves up to new insights and perspectives. This process is not always comfortable. It can be unsettling to question the beliefs we've held onto for years, perhaps even our entire lives. But it's in this discomfort, in the uncertainty, that we find a path to truth. As Descartes himself said, if you would be a real seeker after truth, it is necessary that at least once in your life you doubt, as far as possible, all things. So in our pursuit of self-knowledge, let's embrace Descartes' method of doubt. Let's question our beliefs, our perceptions, our assumptions about ourselves. Let's dig deep, exploring every corner of our minds, every facet of our identities. In questioning, we find the truth, and in truth, we find ourselves. Aristotle once said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates a fundamental truth that has echoed through the ages. Aristotle, one of the most influential philosophers in history, posited that self-knowledge is the foundation upon which wisdom is built. But what does it mean to truly know oneself? Imagine a kaleidoscope of internal elements that shape who we are: our views, habits, attitudes, beliefs, thoughts, fears, worries, and perceptions. These elements, visible or not, come together to form our mindset, our identity, and the trajectory of our lives. Aristotle believed that understanding these elements, understanding oneself, is the stepping stone to achieving wisdom. In Aristotle's view, self-knowledge wasn't just about introspection. It was about reflection, about looking inward to understand our virtues and vices, our strengths and weaknesses. It was about understanding our desires, our motivations, and our passions. It was about understanding our place in the world and how we relate to it. But the journey to self-knowledge isn't a smooth, straight path. It's a winding road filled with self-doubt, self-questioning, and self-discovery. It's a deep dive into the recesses of our minds, a journey that can be as enlightening as it is daunting. Yet it's a journey worth embarking on because, as Aristotle believed, it's the first step towards wisdom. This wisdom, Aristotle suggested, isn't just about accumulating knowledge or information. It's about understanding, about making sense of the world around us and our place within it. It's about learning to navigate life's complexities with grace, courage, and resilience. It's about cultivating a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. So let's take a moment to reflect on Aristotle's words. Let's ponder the importance of knowing oneself, of understanding our strengths, our weaknesses, our desires, and our fears. Let's appreciate the journey to self-knowledge, the journey to wisdom, and the profound impact it can have on our lives. To know oneself is the first step on the journey towards wisdom. Lao Tzu told us, "Mastering yourself is true power," a profound statement that echoes through centuries, reminding us of the value of self-knowledge. Now, let's delve deeper into the concept of self-mastery and how it intertwines with personal strength and empowerment. Lao Tzu, a revered figure in philosophical history, saw self-mastery as the ultimate form of power. Not the power that controls others, but the power that liberates oneself. It's a power that comes from understanding who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your potential. It's about recognizing your emotions, controlling your reactions, and aligning your actions with your values. Self-mastery is not about perfection. It's about progress, about growing each day. It's about being a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. It's about taking charge of your life, making conscious decisions, and steering your life in the direction you want it to go. The path to self-mastery is a journey of self-discovery. It requires introspection, honesty, and courage. It demands that you look within, confront your fears, and challenge your limits. It's a journey that's often difficult, sometimes uncomfortable, but always rewarding. Embracing self-mastery is to embrace your power. It's about harnessing the strength within you, the strength that comes from knowing yourself. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your life, to make decisions that reflect who you are and what you stand for. And so, as we explore the depths of our being, we uncover the strength within us. We discover our capacity to grow, to adapt, to overcome. We learn to navigate the stormy seas of life, not by changing the waves, but by mastering the art of sailing. In this process, we don't just find ourselves. We shape ourselves, mold ourselves into the person we want to be. We become architects of our own destiny, sculptors of our own reality. We transform from being at the mercy of life's circumstances to being the masters of our own life. In mastering ourselves, we unlock our true power. A better life starts with you, but how can you embark on this journey without knowing who you are? Let's reflect upon this thought. Every individual's life is a unique tapestry, woven with the threads of their views, habits, attitudes, beliefs, thoughts, fears, worries, and perceptions. Each thread contributes to the intricate design that is your identity, your mindset, and ultimately, the trajectory of your life. Imagine standing at a crossroads with paths stretching out in all directions. Each path represents a potential life you could lead. But how can you choose the right path, the one that leads to a better life, if you don't know who you are? How can you make that decision if you're not aware of your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions, and your fears? The path to a better life is not a straight, well-trodden road. It's a winding trail that requires courage to traverse, resilience to overcome obstacles, and wisdom to understand the lessons along the way. But most importantly, it requires self-knowledge. Self-knowledge is the compass that guides you through the wilderness of life, the beacon that illuminates the path ahead. It's the key to personal growth, success, and ultimately, a better life. It's the cornerstone of self-awareness, the ability to see ourselves clearly, to understand our desires and aspirations, our values and principles, our strengths and weaknesses. But the journey towards self-knowledge is not an easy one. It requires introspection and honesty. It requires us to confront our fears and insecurities, to question our beliefs and assumptions, to challenge our habitual thoughts and behaviors. It requires us to look in the mirror, not with judgment or criticism, but with curiosity and compassion. The path to a better life is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. It's about embracing who we are, with all our flaws and imperfections, all our strengths and potentials. It's about aligning our actions with our values, our decisions with our dreams, our life with our purpose. To change our lives for the better, we must first know ourselves. So let's embark on this journey of self-discovery. Let's tread the path of self-knowledge and let's pave the way to a better life. Because a better life starts with you. But what does it mean to truly know oneself? This question is as old as human consciousness itself. Tasha Eurich, in her book Insight, Why We're Not as Self-Aware as We Think, and How Seeing Ourselves Clearly Helps Us Succeed at Work and in Life, offers us some compelling insights into this age-old question. Eurich suggests that people who truly know themselves share some common traits. First, they are introspective. They spend time looking inward, questioning their beliefs, and challenging their assumptions. They strive to understand the why behind their actions and decisions. Second, they are humble. They understand that they are not the center of the universe and are willing to listen to others' perspectives. They recognize their flaws and are open to feedback and criticism. Third, they are emotionally intelligent. They can recognize and regulate their emotions. They are aware of how their emotions affect their thoughts and behaviors and vice versa. They also understand the emotions of others and can empathize with them. Fourth, they are adaptive. They can adjust their behavior and mindset according to the situation. They are flexible and can handle changes and uncertainties. They see challenges and failures as opportunities for learning and growth. Fifth, they are self-confident. They believe in their abilities and are not afraid to take risks. They are comfortable with who they are and do not seek approval from others. They value their worth and do not let others define them. These traits are not inborn. They are cultivated through conscious effort and self-reflection. They require us to step out of our comfort zones, to question our beliefs, to listen and learn from others, and to adapt to changes. In the journey of self-knowledge, we will encounter discomfort and resistance. But as we embrace these challenges, we will find that the rewards are immense. We will gain clarity about our strengths and weaknesses. We will become more resilient, more empathetic, more adaptable, and more confident. And these traits will empower us to succeed in both our personal and professional lives. In knowing ourselves, we find the keys to success. So we circle back to the question, do you truly know yourself? We've journeyed through the realms of philosophy, psychology, and the occult, exploring the profound wisdom of Aristotle, the introspective method of doubt by Descartes, and the transformative power of self-mastery. We've delved into the significance of self-knowledge as the foundation for a fulfilling life and the shared traits of those who truly know themselves. Our lives are a reflection of our views, habits, attitudes, beliefs, thoughts, fears, worries, and perceptions. Knowing oneself is the beginning of wisdom, the key to self-mastery and the path to a better life. It's the first and main ingredient in leading the life you want. A happy and better life starts with you. Remember, the journey to wisdom, power, and a better life begins with knowing oneself. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. Before we wrap up, let's delve into another important aspect of self-knowledge, a concept introduced by the profound philosopher Nietzsche, the will to power. Nietzsche posited that the will to power is the main driving force in humans. It's a fundamental aspect of our behavior, a ceaseless striving for growth, achievement, and self-overcoming. This will to power is deeply intertwined with self-knowledge. By understanding ourselves, we can better understand our inherent desires and drives, This understanding can illuminate our motivations, our desires, our fears, and our dreams. It's a powerful tool for self-discovery and self-mastery. However, harnessing our will to power is not a simple task. It requires deep introspection, a willingness to confront our most deeply ingrained beliefs and fears, and a commitment to personal growth and self-improvement. By understanding our will to power, we can better navigate the challenges of life, pursue our goals with passion and determination, and ultimately achieve self-mastery. In conclusion, understanding our will to power is a crucial part of knowing ourselves. It's another key ingredient to leading the life you want and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Remember, the journey to wisdom, power, and a better life begins with knowing oneself. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video.